Good evening. Good evening from Cambridge. We are in this beautiful city in UK, famous for its university and wonderful countryside. And I was thinking about what I could share, what I could talk about it, because it's always nice to get out of my chest, like thoughts and feelings. I found this beautiful thing that it's videos and writing to to just share what pisses me off and what makes me happy when I think that could be inspirational for people. So today it's about that wonderful staged bullshit that was called the coronavirus. Now, as I wrote in a small post a few years ago, during the time of the fucking lockdowns and the fucking stupidity of people conditioned and brainwashed from childhood, wearing a useless mask and practicing any kind of stupid rules that was told them to do. Now, regarding you believe to that virus or not believe in that virus, there is something that you cannot deny, and that's the history repeat itself. And the good things about that period is that made a lot of people reflect about what was going on in their lives, and I'm sure that all that free time gave the opportunity to a lot of beings to figure it out that stuff won't change until we change ourselves. And all the control that they try to apply using as excuse the coronavirus is literally is nothing more than already shit that already happened in the past. I mean, like, it's nothing new, control, dictatorship, this insane need of power, and now I don't want to touch the subject of alien entity and control of our energy as a food. Then we are getting to another level of discussions. Now, like that period, the Corona beer time was actually a wonderful time to really understand that any change will always and only happen within. You can't change nothing out there. There is nothing you can change. You can't change anything out there. It can look like something changed. You can fight, you can kill, you can do revolutions, you can do even pacifist. You can even do Pacific revolutions that they are wonderful, but at the same time, if you don't change within, nothing will change outside. It will just slowly repeating itself. Now, if you reach a point to be capable to do a revolution without using violence, like did Gandhi and Martin Luther King, then I guess that already within you already changed, or you already understood that the change is only within. But you can even do something like that without actually do all the work that it's needed to actually having a long change on the outside. That's the reason why it's irrelevant that how many protests we do out there, because all the protests done is done without changing, without fighting what is wrong within us, without try to suppress all the weakness and all the bad habits and addiction and so on that we have. So you can't change nothing out there. And we saw with any kind of ideology and religion, we went through so many ideology, from communism to capitalism to socialism to Nazi, whatever, all fucking nothing changed. It's just changed the name, the ideology, and but at the end, everything just got back to square one. Like always, some people wants everything, and they think they're superior to anybody else, and they think because they have a power and that they got there for because of family, wealth, and so on. So they think to be elite, to be like the chosen one, and then they think that all the rest are nothing. So they have the rights to have everything. And this is like, I mean, how long have we been through this? How long? It's like we've been through this so long. It's it's tiring to see and realizing this. It's so tiring because you can clearly see that it's always the same. You can clearly see that everything is exactly the same. Like wars change the name, and it's always the same. That did that, that's did that. Let's protest against that. Let's do sanction about that, and then like he gets another one, and it's again the same things. And you know, I'm gonna I'm gonna have that, and if we change the rules, or if we remove that laws, things will get better, and maybe then the laws is changed, and then you realize then it actually doesn't get better, because the same people that fought to change a certain law think that would have been better, then they realize that they're still being greedy, so that greediness is just applied in some other way. So it's you see all of these, and it's frustrating because you kind of like so what I actually have to do, like obviously what you can do is being the change you want to see in the world, like Gandhi said, and and like ripple effect, touching more and more people, affecting more and more people, so that this change eventually, lifetime after lifetime, will take place. Because that's what you can actually do, because we have a power, we have energy, and if you can control this energy, you can affect everyone around you. It's just that we've been, they hide it to us. And today I was working, and they have a puzzle that they are making. So it's for all. So I was working in a co-working space, and they, for fun, they put like this big puzzles for the member of the co-working space to have fun, to make. So and today, talking to someone, actually I had a very deep conversation. I was telling him, we are like this puzzle. We are small pieces, and we think we are separated, we disconnected with each other. But then every piece that you connect if we make a bigger picture. And that's how we are. More we connect, and the picture, the bigger picture will unfold. But the way to connect is through energy, because we are energy, and our higher energy will affect the people around us and will connect to each other. Only if we help each other, we can see the bigger picture. They told us we are entity, single entity, and we are all our ego. And that's how they're disconnected to each other. We are not the ego. We are a soul made of energy that is connected with all the other soul made of energy. And once we realize that, we really gonna start to see change. But to seeing that, you needed to do the work. You need to change. Once you start to change, you can affect energetically and physically other people that like a ripple effect will affect and change other people. So to the point that they won't be able to control us and enslave us, because to do that we have to accept that, and we have to say and do what they want. But if we say no, what they're gonna do? If they say go to war and kill other people, if no one goes to war, how they gonna fucking force them to go? If everybody refuses to work 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day, what they gonna do? So we have the power, because we are connected, and we need to realize that that's our power. We have the huge power, the power of love, the power of energy. We have a massive power, and we need to start to share this knowledge and start to show that a different world is possible.